welcome back to the Retro Sports Gamer channel. It's your boy Green Magic, streaming from my apartment in Rogers Park, Chicago. Going to continue a playthrough of NBA Jam Original on Sega Genesis. Last video played games 1 through 8. Going to turn some tag mode on. You want that computer assistant on to make sure you got that healthy handicap from the computer. Last video I just played as the Bucks. My tagged was Giannis. I figured today I would play as some Detroit basketball. The Bucks just eliminated the Detroit Pistons in the playoffs. 2019 swept them. Blake Griffin played his heart out, but he was hurt. We got some Detroit basketball. Pistons for NBA Jam Genesis Original. Shout out to Isaiah Thomas, who's from Chicago, went to high school at St. Joseph's in Westchester, which is just outside of town. And then we got Bill Lambier, the bad boy. He's got his own video game, Bill Lambier Combat Basketball. We're going to lock it in with Thomas. And Thomas is a little in this game. And, of course, we're going up against the Bucks. And I'm starting with Thomas. Most games I'll be Lambier because you really want that height to do all the things you'll want to do. But we're gonna go with the shorter Thomas and see how we fare and see what kind of challenges we come up against in this version of the game. Right off the bat, we got Lojas bricking a little two-pointer. Thomas heating up. He wants to get on that fire. He wants that infinite turbo. Oh, nice team D. A little bit of a weird sequence there. Oh, Thomas can't drop it. Ooh. Oh, those dunks usually pretty tough to stop. But Thomas does it. He's on fire. One thing I've been working on is when I'm on fire, doing a lot of pushes. Because when you're on fire, you have infinite turbo and you can push as much as you want. So I just kind of clear them. And it takes a little bit of, oh, and there we go. I mistimed my goaltend there. Might have had it with Lambier. Didn't have it with Thomas, unfortunately. That's alright, we just gave up 3 points. Oh, still able to get the goaltend with Thomas. And you're probably thinking, well, that was a goaltend. Why did I get away with that? Well, that's just a thing in this version of NBA Jam. For whatever reason, and they didn't give it to me that time, but for whatever reason, most of the time when you jump from this area right around here, it's kind of the zone where they let you goaltend for free. For whatever reason. So during this playthrough, I'm going to be sipping on some Spotted Cow like I was last time from New Glarus Brewing in honor of the Bucks. Shout out to Trojan 1979 who hooked me up with some of that. And I'm pouring it into a Stella Artois glass. Shout out to my buddy JC. We've been talking a lot of basketball at work, and he's got me super excited about seeing how these playoffs go this year. Tonight, I believe we got a Game 7 between San Antonio and Denver. It's a 2 seed versus 7 seed, but as my boy JC keeps pointing out, you can't count out Popovich in the playoffs. 7 seed, they don't even care. You know what I'm saying? So I've been a little more impressed about what I saw with the Nuggets, so I'm thinking they'll pull it out at home, but you never know. That's why they play the game. And then we've got some We've got some round 2 happening tomorrow. Might try to catch some of that game. Bucks versus Celtics. It's gonna be a good one. I'm nervous. I'm excited. I'm almost have all the feelings about this one. Kyrie Irving and Giannis. That's some good playoff basketball right there. So Thomas getting on a little bit of a roll here. When he's on fire, it's I am able to get these goaltends, and what I'm doing is when I'm on fire, I'm going for a lot of uh, hook shots, which are kind of they drop pretty regularly, and sometimes I'll go for a 3-pointer though, because you are on fire after all. You do have a higher chance of making it. But what I do to get some space is I just do that little move right there, that little side drop step. Oh, Thomas, and didn't get that last shot off, but it's okay because I wouldn't have made it anyway. The computer makes those a lot, but not the user. Not a bad half. Looks like I'm up by 23. The record is 78. And these aren't world record runs because to do that you do have to show up the booting up of the system, and I'm not interested in doing that. This is just a kind of a casual playthrough. Not bad statistics for Isaiah. 13 steals is really good for a half. So let's see if I can continue that. Tim Kitzer was saying it's an ugly shot, but I was just using the glass, buddy. Got a little stuck there between the bucks. And what you'll see me do sometimes, if my drone, well, in tag mode, you can become both players. But say my drone forces a turnover, like the play before Lambeer ended up with the ball, often I'll make him kind of begin a shot. Nice little steal there by Isaiah. I'll make him begin a shot, and then I will make him pass to the first player, Isaiah. And I'll do that just to get kind of the computer defenders off my back. If I don't do that, if I just try to pass, a lot of times, ooh, nice block by Lohard. If I don't do that, a lot of times the computer players are in the passing lanes and they'll get that steal. So it's just kind of like just a little bit. Ooh, almost stole it from Blue there. Oh, Brad got by me. That's a fail for Isaiah. But it's all good. We're still building this lead here. Whew. Isaiah, he's a little, but he is timing those goaltends well. Yeah, just jumping up and snatching it. Sometimes ooh, you said that's ugly. And this is going to be a little tough with time running out. There we go. Sometimes it's tough with a short guy. The computer throwing that full court bomb. You want to time the jump to stop it. But it's hard to do with a shorter guy. There's just like a much smaller window for error. So thankfully Lohard. Ugly shot. Come on, Tim. Thankfully, Lohard drove to the basket, and oh, Blue getting by me. It's all right if they score once in a quarter, but more than that, oh, more than that, it feels like some bad defense. Isaiah just railing that hook shot. Ooh, and my timing was off. For some reason, I thought he was going to dish it to Blue. He didn't. Nice little block there by Thomas. Step back three. Sometimes I don't go for the rebound because they can basically use that. If I miss the rebound, they'll use that as an opportunity for a fast break. Oh, and that was an auto jump. You saw me jump awkwardly, and I like to call those out because that's not good strategy. That's not what you want to do. But the game is making me do it, so got to call those out. A lot of good things about this game, but that is definitely a flaw. Bucks having a good fourth quarter on me. I just can't seem to stop them. Oh, nearly get a steal there. Those are tough to get, but sometimes I go for... Oh! I should have cleared out Lojas, but he just posted up on me. So I do got a 45-point lead, but... Oh, down to 43. Not a terrible game. It started out really good. And then the Bucks in the fourth quarter just... You know, sometimes they get a little bit of a boost in that fourth quarter, and I had a hard time stopping them. Blocks, 24 steals. So apparently I only had 5 in the second half. That's too bad because 13 was a really good start. 9 threes, pretty good, but I did miss some of them. And, you know, if you're missing a decent amount of threes, then it is, you know, you just wonder how much you want to do that. Because, like I said, sometimes missing threes can lead to fast breaks. And it's very likely that your drone is not going to help out on those fast breaks. So we're going to lock in Isaiah again. Up against the Hawks here, Dominique Wilkins, Stacey Augmon. And they are an interesting pair. I don't know if Stacey Augmon was ever an all-star in the NBA, but he certainly is given all-star-like attributes in NBA Jam, especially NBA Jam Tournament Edition. He is really quite good. The Hawks, nearly an elite team in Tournament Edition. Thomas trying to get some... slipped it past me. That's a tough angle to get that free goaltend on. Maybe Dominique knew it. Dominique is an interesting player in NBA Jam because, I mean, we know him as a great player, Hall of Famer. Man, that looked like felt like a good goaltend. I guess it wasn't. Dominique, one of the best dunkers of all time. He won the slam dunk competition twice, I believe. But what's interesting is in Jam, in some versions, so in NBA Jam Original, he's on the Hawks. And in some versions of NBA Jam Tournament Edition, he's on the Clippers. In some versions, he's on the Celtics. So Dominique Wilkins is a player that's on 3 different teams in the NBA Jam series. So we won't see him in this series. We won't see him on the Clippers because I think that's only in the arcade version or some of the arcade versions. And I'll only be playing console. But that's just a interesting statistic there. Man, the Hawks playing hard. I barely got a lead on them. Another player that is on 3 different teams in the NBA Jam series I'm really curious if anyone knows that, but I doubt you do. So I'll let you know. It's Tom Gugliotta. So in NBA Jam Original, he's on the Bullets with Harvey Grant. In the A-Jam Tournament Edition, for the consoles, or most of the consoles, I should say, as well as the arcade version, he's on the Warriors. And then for certain versions of... Oh, slipped it by me. For certain versions, he is on the Timberwolves. It might be the Sega Saturn. So he's another player that, in the NBA Jam series, he finds himself on 3 different teams. Oh, Isaiah. Having a hard time lining up some of these free goaltends. And again, that's one of the challenges you come up against with a shorter player. Sure, usually a shorter player is faster. Usually a shorter player has a higher three-point shooting ability. But, oh, missed it. But often that shortness kind of negates some of the advantage they have from the three-point ability. So it's like, that's great. It's great that they have the three-point attribute, but oh, yeah, I'm having a really hard time lining these up. Bill Lambier's like, I can do it, coach. Put me in. And another thing to add is, oh, I timed it. Another thing to add, I still got on fire, even though they scored, and that's because in this version, when you goaltend, it still continues your chain of fire. I think that's a little bit of a glitch. I don't think that would be purposeful. So yeah, we got some 10 blocks, we got some 10 steals, only 2 3-pointers. Might have to up that. Usually I try to not have the computer score more than 20 on me in a game, and the Hawks already got 20. So I mean, they're playing tough. Oh, yep. Got a little confused there. Thought maybe I was Mr. Bill Lambierski's, Mr. Combat Basketball himself. Step back through from Isaiah. Missing a lot of my pushes here. Oh, I just kept running out of turbo, and that's no good. Defense is all about the turbo management. There we go. Oh, that one felt good. And usually you can't wrestle it away from them in the back court like that. But sometimes I try to do it anyway, just, feeling a little greedy. Other versions of the game, definitely more of a possibility. Bill Skis getting the rebound. Fast break points for Detroit basketball Pistons. There we go. And that's a deep hook shot. Isaiah Thomas on fire. Ooh, sometimes these Hawks are looking really fast. Swinging a bit for Isaiah. And they are just whipping around. And when they're that fast, it's hard to tell where they're going to be. And hard to get those steals. I tried for a hook shot. That was an auto jump. And that's a heartbreaker. Tried to do a hook shot. That was my bad. Then the game made me do an auto jump. Not my bad. That's Mark Trammell's fault. Bad defense by the Pistons. Lost my dribble. Decided to go for it. Bill, where are you? Wow, man, Hawks are having a good game. I don't want to blame it all on Isaiah, but he's hard to play D with. I'm not gonna lie. It's like in addition to him being short in stature, his arms are short and can't get those pushes off like I want to. Also, really hard to time some of these deep balls. Man, 43. Is that what they said? I don't know if I've ever had 43 points scored on me in this game. But the Hawks doing it to me. Yeah, Isaiah, man. Having a hard time. I think I am going to go with Bill next time because this is a huge hit to my ego. There we go. That feels good. Man, if you're short and you can't hit a three, it's like, what's the point? Oh, nice steal by Isaiah. Hall of Famer. Top 50 NBA player of all time. Perennial All-Star. Didn't make the 1992 Dream Team. I'm just going to ice this one here. Didn't make the 1992 Dream Team because, as the story goes, Michael Jordan's kind of an a-hole. Didn't want him to be on the team. It's only a 17-point win. That's pretty terrible. I'm pretty embarrassed. 18 blocks, 14 steals for Isaiah, 4 3-pointers, and quite a few bricks. So Bill Lambier says, put me in, coach. So that's what we're going to do. We're playing the Clippers next. Ron Harper, Danny Manning. And now that I think about it, Danny Manning is another player that is in 3 different teams in the NBA Jam Series. They got some decent attributes. Medium speed and threes for Manning. Harper apparently pretty fast with those threes and defense. So Manning on the Clippers in this game, and in versions of Tournament Edition, he is on the Suns and I think the Hawks in some. So, he is another player along with Dominique Wilkins and Tom Gugliotta. Should be on 3 different teams. Oh, everybody driving the struggle bus. I'm struggling on offense and defense. That's okay. I'm just going to dunk it on fools. I think that was Isaiah, the drone, getting that little steal. But then the Clippers, sometimes that drone will step in there and with the help. Probably should have been more patient, but I wasn't. Bill Lambier says I can drain the deep ball too. He's on fire, baby. Now it's time to get rolling. Now I've got infinite pushability. I should go for hook shots, but I want to rail some threes. Yeah, those goaltends are a lot easier with a tall boy. Ooh. I missed it there, and I'm going to credit some good defense to the Clippers. I was trying to get in position for the goaltend, and the guy for the Clippers who didn't have the ball was in the lane and kind of nudged me away from getting that goaltend. So good team play by the Clippers. They got 3 points, and I lost my fire. Nice timed off-ball push by Lambierskis. He's on fire. And I'm just trying to push fools. Step back three. Nice help by the Clippers. But Bill is there. I don't want to miss another three, so we're going hook shot. I did make the ball pop out, but his teammate is there. So good team ball by the Clippers. Teleported that pass. Lambierski is there. Railing the hook shots. It's Bill. Oh, teleported pass. That's right. That's what we do, Bill. Oh! Nice off-ball push by Manning. I was in a rhythm too, but man, Clippers feeling fast now. I think they got a little juice boost. Oh, nice rebound, Bill. You're fired. All right, you're hired back. .3-point lead at half. Just like we were against the Mavs, if I recall. 9 blocks, 10 steals. All right. 10 steals, that means I'm getting some good off-ball reads for Bill. And I just feel like dunking it. Boom! I saw Harper go flying thanks to him. I thought I could have stopped him, but he just kind of blew by me. Mistimed. And that's 3 points for the Clips. But, oh, some sloppy offense. But my chain is continued. So, just one more shot until I am. But they're encroaching on me. Oh! And sometimes they'll do that. They'll get close to the hoop. So I've got to make some decisions. And, you know, when they're moving that fast, it is hard to anticipate what's the best choice to make. Get back there. Nice little, oh, nice steal by Bill. But then is not fast enough to get the separation. And I do find, oh, and there's that fast break I'm talking about. Oh, Isaiah. lets him get by him, but then he pushes him before he can dunk it. I do find that the defenders in general in this game are faster. Oh, another mistimed goaltend. They are faster than the players on offense, and they do that to make fast breaks, you know, a little harder. 22. I actually lost a point that quarter. That's embarrassing. I'm retiring. Got to fill up my Stella with Spotted Cow. Stella Arctos. As the dude says, Stella Arctos. Whatever. Man, Pistons not playing good defense so far in this playthrough. Maybe they're just not all that great. Who knows? Oh, that felt good. That. Oh, teleported pass. I'm going to get that all day. Here comes Bilskis. Bill rails it. I was getting some good off-screen pushes there. Those always feel good. It's kind of an elite skill to work on. If you can be pushing the off-ball opponent while they're on the off-screen, you can really kind of dictate how their play develops. Yeah, I should have known they weren't going to give me 4 in a row. Isaiah holds the point. I'm proud of you, buddy. Gonna just try to get easy too. This game is feeling a lot better than it was earlier. Bilski's getting in a routine. Oh. That one felt good, but didn't drop. Teleported pass. I'm just going to take it. Oh, I tried to take it from the not usual place, but you saw what happened. So that was a good fourth quarter. I think I outscored them 20-2. I'll take that. Not quite world record worthy, but not bad. 8 threes feels all right. 21 blocks, 12 steals. Isaiah chipping in with those 3 assists, 2 steals, 2 blocks, and a rebound. So 39-point blowout. Not terrible, but I really don't consider it a good blowout unless I get 50. If I get 50, I'm like, all right, I played well. If I get 60, like, you played great, buddy. I've never got 70 before, so I think 66 is my best, and that's still 12 away from the record. So obviously got a ways to go. And here's the Magic. Not a very formidable squad. I shouldn't let them hear me say that. They just aren't given a lot of attributes in this game. Scotty Skiles, decent player in NBA Jam Tournament Edition, or at least he fits the scheme well with the Bullets, with Calbert Chaney and Chris Webber. Also, Nick Anderson, a great player in the NBA Jam Tournament Edition. He can rail threes, and besides that, he's just well-rounded. And his counterparts are Penny Hardaway, who's one of the fastest players in the game. Can also rail threes. And the other guy's Horace Grant, who is a power player. Not elite speed like Weber, but still decently fast for a big guy. So you got 2 3-ballers and a decently fast 3-baller. Majik, very formidable in NBA Jam Tournament Edition. And I got my 20 points. That's actually my goal for each quarter. Some I've found, let's be greedy and go for a 3. Yeah, that was greedy. I found some quarters are easier to build a lead than others. First quarter, usually when I have the most success getting that 20 burger. Second quarter, sometimes I get it on a roll, but it's very rare that I'm able to teleport it past. Lambier gets it all day. It's very rare that I'll shut out the computer for 2 quarters in a row. You know, obviously that's always my goal. But it's pretty tough to do. That's why I keep trying. Teleported pass. Come on, Nick Anderson. Come on, buddy. Hook shots all day for Bill Lambier. Now I'm really finding that rhythm with Bill Lambierski's. The rhythm I never quite found with Isaiah Thomas. 28-0, not bad. Nicht schlecht, as the Germans say. And I'm just feeling a 3. Man, no one wants to rebound it. Nice steal by Skiles. Or knockaway, I should say, not a steal. And the Magic just don't feel fast. I think that's why... Oh, slipped it in. There goes the shutout. I think that's why I've been having such success against them this game, is because they haven't kind of kicked it into that extra gear. Oh, slipped it in again. See, really hard to shut out the computer for 2 quarters straight. They have made it a little tougher for me. Oh, did you see? There was no arc on that 3-pointer. There was no way for me to goaltend it. Oh. So Scotty Skiles putting in the work. And I'm just going for this last shot here. Scotty Skiles as the drone, putting in the work. But I was able to block Nick Anderson's highfalutin dunk. Coincidentally, he's a 0 dunk rating. Take that for what you will. Dang, this is a good beer. Only 1 steal on defense. That's interesting because I've been stealing quite a bit in this playthrough. 12 blocks, a healthy 4 threes. I probably won't rely on the 3 too much. Like I keep saying, it really can run into problems relying on the 3 too much. I have found there are certain players that are just, they seem to have been born to rail threes. I was doing a game as the 76ers earlier today. Kind of just casually started a playthrough with them, as Green Magic tends to do. And Jeff Hornacek, he was railing some threes. I'll tell you what, I think I got 15 at one point, and which you think you'd be able to get those while you're on fire, but this game, it's not, in this version of Jam, it is not guaranteed that you will get those threes. That's why you keep seeing, and see that even that hook shot's not guaranteed when I'm on fire. So that's why you'll see me more often than not um, go for the hook shot when I'm on fire. I'd rather take the almost for sure two than go for the three, risk a miss, teleport a pass. Come on, Nick. I am feeling a three here, however, and it does drop, so that's nice. 49 points. I'm really cooking them. Man, Bill and Beer, combat, ass-kicking basketball. Magic do feel a little faster right now. I am going to take this last second shot if they allow me to. You always want to do the hook shot, because if you do it for the last second shot, because the dunk is hard to time it to where you land the dunk and give them no time for their last second shot. So the hook shot, it's like a trigger release. Woo, barely got that one. Hook shot is a trigger release, so it's very easy to time when you want to do it. I'm going to be disciplined and just chuck up more hook shots. I'll pepper in a three every now and again, but for the most part, I just want to get into that rhythm. Ooh, Isaiah, drone Isaiah, doing work. I'm always proud of my drone when he pushes over both guys. I need to come up with a name for that. And I showed my appreciation by accidentally punching him in the face. Magic are looking fast right now. But, oh! Oh! Ha ha! Okay. Okay. So what had happened was, obviously I missed a three. But it was kind of a 50-50 ball. And on those, you really want to... Woo! Come on, man. I got that. On the 50-50 balls, see, like that, you want to hit them out of the way so that really you're the only one that can pick it up. That's right. And if you're the only one that can pick it up, you probably will. Man, I'm going to try to get this one back. Ugh. Ooh! Ooh! Alright, that's okay. I was trying to be overly aggressive. Well, I was trying to be aggressive. And I'm seeing some spiking on the audio, so that's not good. Trying to be aggressive and get the ball back so that I could get 78, because that would have felt really good. But I still kicked ass. 62 is really good. Only 6 3-pointers, you know. I didn't go for many 3-pointers, but that one that I missed in the fourth quarter really chapped me. I hope these levels aren't spiking. Yeah, that was a great game. Like I said, even before the match, Magic not given very impressive attributes, and I would say that was true in that match because I really took it to him. Gonna lock in some Giannis. You have defeated all those teams. Who should we beat? How about some Detroit basketball? Another classic duo. The Warriors. Timmy Hardaway getting the tip. But then I stole it from Chris Momos. Boom with the block. Lambier. And I just felt like tossing that up. Sometimes you got to go with your gut. Nice push by Timmy Tims. I was just waiting for that juicy lollipop by Chris Mullins, and I waited too long because Tim just came in there and pushed me over. Ooh, double push. But then the brick. Come on, Bill. Playing good defense, but can't finish it. We're on fire. That's right. Ooh. Isaiah with a drone steal. That's always fun because... Ooh! And when the ball's loose in the backcourt like that, it's really... It's like, do I go for it? It's a 50-50 ball. It's like, do I go for it? If I get it, obviously, it's a turnover. If I don't, though, they'll probably get a fast break, 2 points. And especially if I'm on fire, it's like, oh, nice push by Mullins. But Bill recovers. Not much time. Last second hook shot. Boom. And when there's less than a second left in the quarter, for whatever reason, they don't even let him shoot it. The time just drains. So, pretty good quarter. I'm finding a rhythm with Bill Lamberski's. And you know, I knew it would be easier than with Isaiah just because of the height difference, but man, nice offensive rebound by Isaiah. I think I might have been helped out by the fact that sometimes when they are doing that dunk animation right by the hoop, you can nice steal. Sometimes on the dunk animation, you can push them while they are doing their thing, and sometimes you can't. See, there's an example of me risking for the 50-50 ball, and I didn't get it, and so they scored, and I lost my fire. What's up, a brick? Are you kidding me, Tim Kitzrow? Oh, Isaiah. Pushed Tim Hardaway for the 8th time. Finally get the ball. Oh, that was an auto jump. Took me out of the play, and they scored. Oh, well. Woo, that was a high hook shot. Oh, I tried to clear Mullen, so I had a clear jump and simultaneously jump for the free goaltend. I missed my timing on that. I was way off, not even close. That's embarrassing. I'm tired. Tried to clear Mullen, get that free goaltend, but didn't have my ducks in a row. Man, very low attributes. 7 blocks, 5 steals, 4 threes. In the beginning of the third quarter, I've found is the toughest time to, not surprised, honestly, not surprised. A very apt hello from Kidsborough. I was just about to say, at the beginning of the third quarter is when I find it, the computer to be the most dominant, and subsequently, it's most difficult for me to make frickin' little teardrops. Ooh, I pushed him into the corner. Auto jump, but it actually worked. Mullen, off ball, Chris Mullen, kind of nudged me away from my line, and I thought it was going to be a 3-pointer for Timmy Tims. I want to keep going. Oh, bad choice by me. I want to keep going for threes, but I know, I know that's going to happen. And I'm just lucky that Mullen didn't dunk that home. Thankfully, Isaiah was actually holding the point back there. Man, and now the Warriors look fast. But you know what? Bill wants a 3. Isaiah nowhere to be found. I'm not surprised. That's what I get. Oh, great defense by the Warriors. I was blocked by both of them. That's a hilarious little animation right there. 3 heads in a row. Had a terrible quarter for a third quarter. But Bill's really going to have to get in a rhythm here. I do want that 50 burger. Oh, I missed it. Thankfully, Hardaway did too. And I just feel like dunking it. Yeah, at this point, I'm going for that 50 burger. But we'll see what kind of defense Golden State plays. Woo. That felt good. I got my step on Hardaway. Woo. Sometimes they don't. They'll do that little layup, and you'll jump to block it. Even if you're on fire, they don't let you get it. Hook shots all day, baby. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. That's what they called him in college. Draining the 3. And I'm just going to push Chris Mullen 1,050 times. Man, I want the 3 ball, but I'm going to go discipline. I got the 49 burger. I want to give it to Isaiah, but 9 seconds left in the game. I find it really hard to get the ball back and get points. So it's really just about defense. So, man, that's a great fourth quarter. If I do say so myself. 21 blocks, 6 rebounds, 9 steals, and the 8 trays. Nice balanced effort by Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. We're blowing through this playthrough here. Got several games left. You have defeated all these guys. Forgot to see who we were up against. Ah, the Celtics. D. Brown getting the tip. Isaiah, nice. Isaiah with some nice offensive rebounds so far in this. Yeah, I held the point. D. Brown didn't mess with me. And I got the free goaltend. I tried to push D. Brown about 4 times. None of them landed. So he was open under the hoop. No rhythm yet on defense. Haven't been able to get effective pushes. You're playing excellent defense if you get those shot clock violations, but it's bittersweet because they take a lot of time, obviously. They're almost... Whoa! Air ball by Bill. Come on, Bill. Wow, okay. Bill Lambier just 0 on all attributes on that drive. He's got something to prove. He's doing the step back 3. Nice rebound again by Isaiah. And since D. Brown is a shouty, whoa, he actually missed it. He almost never missed those. Since D. Brown is a shorty, I guess, Thomas is actually having some luck with the offensive rebound game. Some more great defense by Isaiah. I mean, he was a Hall of Famer, and I mean, he was from Chicago, is from Chicago. And his son plays in the NBA, I believe. I mean, I assume they're related. Fun fact. Woo! Fun fact. Isaiah Thomas Jr. in the NBA now spells his first name the traditional way with 2 A's and 2 I's and an H. Isaiah Thomas Sr., the Hall of Famer, who's been getting all these offensive rebounds for me, spells his name unconventionally, Isiah. Figure that one out. Now I've got that rhythm. Oh, yeah. It feels so good to rail those threes because so often they don't drop. That was meant to be a hook shot, of course. You know me. Get out of my key! Get out of my key, D-Brown! Discipline. Isaiah! And I'll do that sometimes if especially at the end of the half or the game. If I get a rebound with just a few seconds left, I don't have time to go coast to coast. A full court shot will miss. Also, the defense is crazy. Computer defense with about 8 seconds left just goes into crazy hyper mode. So to get past all of that, I'll whip it down to my drone, Isaiah, try to get a last second hook shot with him. And, almost worked. He's on fire, that's right. We're up by 29 on the Celtics. Just like the Bucks will be on Sunday. Yeah, I knew that was going to brick. Isaiah, buddy, help me out! Oh, Bill with the block. Honestly, I don't know what to think about blocking in this game. It's really tough. Sometimes you do get a block, and I'm like, why is that? Oh, that was an auto jump. Sometimes you do get a block. I don't know if it's because of the defensive attribute of the player, if it's because I'm on fire, if it's because of timing, if it's because of the dunk attribute of the guy dunking. Some of those are probably relevant. Is it just completely random? That would be a little silly. It's like, why give attributes if something like that is just completely random? And look how fast D Brown is. Bill Laimbeer, he is stroking it. Especially for the third quarter. I am having a lot of success. And I don't want to wear out my welcome, so I'm going to do a couple hook shots to wrap up the quarter. Ten seconds left. Going to try to get the ball back, but likely won't. Oh, what was that? I don't know what that was. That was weird, but I kind of liked it. I'm really testing fate with all these threes I'm putting up with Bilskis. But when they feel so good, how do you not? And I got my 50 burger. Just about that feels good. So the next goal is to go 60. So we'll see. Nice help defense by Robert Parrish, getting in my face, but Whew. Bill, yes. Make me want to play Bill Laimbeer Combat Basketball, baby. Wow. I have the biggest Bill Laimbeer boner right now. I got to keep going threes until he misses. I got to. When you're on fire like this, like literally, and figuratively, and metaphorically, and technically, and theologically, you gotta keep going for threes. Bill. Oh, there we go. Yep. I learned my humility. 71, that feels good. Dropping 70 on the computer. Not quite good enough for a world record, but it sure does feel good. Give me that ball! Definitely spiked on that last play. 65 is really good. Close to my personal record. 30 blocks. That's just about my record, 30 blocks. Obviously, I played great defense, 13 steals. 11 threes meant I was just unconscious. 10 threes is really good. And Isaiah chipping in with some 4 assists, 3 blocks, 2 rebounds. I'm proud of my squad. 65 feels good. Really does. The question is, will I crack open another slotted count? If I beat the opponent by 55 or more, which will be tough because the Rockets are pretty decent, I'll crack open that Kowski. Bill is a patient mother father. Splash! It's like Niagara up in its beat. Live from Niagara Falls, it's Bill Lambier. Oh, what a steal! Nice play by the Rockets. Maxwell, Mad Max, on the call. Maxwell, a real-life 6'4", gets the shaft in this version of the Jam. And maybe TE as well, because I believe he's an unlockable player. With the expanded roster, you get some Sam Cassell and Vernon Maxwell. I believe they're both shorties. Oh, great D by the Rockets, and I have nowhere to be. Oh, Bilskis! For that, you get a 3-pointer, Bill. Nice. Bill's thirsty. He wants that spotted cow. And oh, so disciplined. Woo! Bill. Always so pleasantly surprised when I make a 3-pointer. $21, man. That's what we're talking about. 21 is good for 1 quarter. Ooh. I maybe could have dished it to Isaiah for a last-second hook shot, but the thing is, at the beginning of the second quarter, the 2-player always gets the ball first. They have the possession. So, oh, wow. Even though I didn't pass it to Isaiah, this is what I was trying to avoid. I was trying to avoid being Isaiah on defense for all the reasons we talked about in the first 2 games of this video. So even though I didn't pass it, I mean, I did, that was supposed to be a hook shot. Ah. Where was I? I'm falling apart at the beginning of the second quarter. Is anybody thirsty? That's not Mad Max. That's Isaiah Thomas. That's right. That's right. That's right. Ugly shot. Of course, he makes his ugly shot. Man, I'm struggling to build this lead here in the second quarter here. Mad Max looking so fast. I'm only up by 20. It's going to be tough to... and I don't know if I can get that. Man, when I'm breaking hook shots, it's like, I don't even know what else to do. I'm nervous. I don't think I'm going to get 55, but you know what? Maybe I will. Maybe Bill will just get unconscious on threes. Maybe he'll play the defense of his life. And maybe he'll stop bricking hook shots. That's right, I'm here, babies. I'm here, fools. Right. Oh, nice steal by Bill. Auto jump got me out of position. Thankfully, it did not cost me any points. But a lot of times when I get a steal in the backcourt, I'm very tempted to go ahead and rip the three-pointer. I just am. Isaiah, where are you? That was greedy on me for going for the three, but also for trying to push Akeem in the backcourt. He's probably not going to give that up. So, me going for the low percentage turnover there. Bill playing some pretty tough D. Got my 31-point lead here. Definitely need a 3 or 2 if I'm going to expand that, but oh, did you see how Vernon was twerking? Oh, he's twerking. Oh, I need a 3. I need a 3 so bad. Dang! I've got no fire. Not even a flame. Not even a spark. Wow. Oh, trying to get in the passing lane. Isaiah Thomas is dead. Yeah, they're Rockets ain't no fools this quarter. And 30 points. Not great. It's not great, Detroit, but like I said, Rockets are pretty good. But so is Bill Ambier. Ooh. Oh. Wow, Bill. Come on, man. Oh. See, I had to do the rejection because I didn't trust the odds. You'd think the odds were in my favor. But a lot of times when the computer goes for that full court shot, bull crap, it just seems to be a high percentage play for them. Kind of like Aaron Rodgers throwing a Hail Mary. 38-point victory. Not great. No spotted cow from me. 28 blocks. 4 bill. That's good. 9 steals, 7 threes. My defense just wasn't there. Just had holes in my defense. I don't even want to see the rest of it. On to the next squad. Who's up? Who thinks they can battle the Detroit basketball Pistons? We're going to Bill again. Got about 4 more. Ooh, the Hornets. Hornets very formidable. One of the best squads. As you can surmise from the Johnson and Mourning pairing. Have my shoes always been turquoise? Man. I wasn't quite patient enough or something. Turn over my ass. That's right. Boom! Hope you guys shoot those threes all day long. Dang! Calling my bluff. Come on, Bill. Don't be scared. That's right, that's right. Like a glove. Fitting it in there like a glove. Ah. Ooh! I knew it wasn't going to make it, but I decided to get excited. 9 points. Not great. But these are the Hornets. Man, I just can't land the necessary punches. There we go. Bill, man, you're doing good for me, buddy. You're doing good. Oh, Isaiah. Oh, Larry. I had to go for it. He would have made it anyway. And it did save my fire. Isaiah's goaltend saved Bill's fire. Oh, I missed. Bill has... Oh, I thought I was still on fire. What? I'll have to go back and watch the tape, but that felt weird. Ah. "13 blocks. Gonna need more than that. Also gonna need more threes. But you know they're not gonna give it to me at the beginning of the third quarter. Dang, that looked bad. That was embarrassing. Man, Bill's not getting in the rhythm. I'm gonna blame, obviously not me, but I don't want to blame Bill either. I think just the fact that the Hornets are so fast, and on these free goaltends, you really got to be specific. It looks like I just tactically jump up there, but you really do have to be specific about where you're jumping from and the angle. And it's harder to do when players are fast and they're just like shifty. That's why you see me setting up beforehand. And also conserving quite a bit of my turbo. Just because you got to make those last second adjustments. Tried to clear the other guy out of Mullane, but didn't win that battle. And it resulted in a tray for the Hornets. And I bricked a lot of hook shots against the Hornets. It makes me wonder if that's because they're so good at defense, or is it because I'm getting pretty far along in the playthrough, and so just the handicap is really high. So maybe it's just the hook shots can't be expected to fall as much. Yeah, give me that barrel. Boom. Give me that barrel. Except I can't pick it up. Because I got scissors for hands. Man, now Bill is feeling powerful. All of a sudden. He's taking over the game. That's right. I did a little dipsy-do around the off-ball computer player to make sure they wouldn't push me. Oh! Rockets it off the glass, trying to slip it in there, knowing I was on fire. Ah. So pretty sneaky, almost effective. All right, a couple more possessions here. Could probably get the ball back. What do you guys? Oh, there it is. Had to be greedy. And I'll just chuck this up so that they don't steal it. Of course, I don't make it. But that's okay. Dusted off the Hornets. As the game progressed, I wanted to get them by 40, but they are a good squad. 24 blocks, 15 steals is impressive. 8 threes, kind of impressive. Again, my defense wasn't there. They were just, I couldn't shut them down. Could not do it. Food is getting sore, so I gotta adjust a little bit. Got a few more games in this playthrough to go. There'll be time for some Denny Den. Then I'm going out to Hungry Brian for some Musica and some PBRs. Lakers looking not too fast off the bat, which is nice. Because it means maybe I can build this lead here. Splash. Dang. 24-0. I haven't done that too many times. Obviously, Lakers going to come out trying a little harder in this second quarter. And I might just keep going for threes. I just got the heck back on defense because, you know. And that was a fun string of threes there. Obviously, I try not to rely on threes too much. But I want to. But I also would love to get 40 points. I don't know if I've ever had a 40-point lead at half. So I really want that. Vladi looking formidable. And that's just a symptom of a team that doesn't want you to score very much anymore. All right, 40-0. Nice. That's I think I'll take the last shot. And one. So 42-0. That feels good. That's a personal record. No way they're going to let me continue that in the third period. Definitely on pace for a world record. Wow. They have one attribute thing. That is crazy. The whole team has only one attribute. One block for James Worthy. That's hilarious. Whew. Man, almost got caught up into business. Whew. Nearly gets the steal on Beer. Oh, does get the steal. Oh, tries to get in the passing lane. There goes the shutout. He's trying to get in the way. He's trying to push the drone who was in the lane. Oh, auto jump gets me out of position. Doesn't cost me though, thankfully. He was trying to get the drone who was that was supposed to be a hook shot. Isaiah, thank you. Trying to get the drone out of the lane out of my way so that I could have a clear jump to the ball. I'll take it. I mean, my, yeah. That was ugly. My bad. I let him get by me. Man, it sure would be nice to get him by 70. Never done that before. But, you know. Woo! And I took the risk and went after him in the corner. Thankfully, did not burn me. I want to go for three so bad, but I'm not feeling like they are a high percentage situation right now. But I got to. Oh, but they're both there. No way. Not when they're both there. Man, I want a three so bad, but probably won't get it. From downtown. Man, 65 is good, man. Scoring 72 points is really good. Keeping the computer to 7 points, also good. Obviously, the Lakers picked up the slack a tiny bit in the second half. But still kicked that ass. One more game tonight. And we'll save the last 9 games for another day. Ooh, I want to go Isaiah, but I'm not. Bill's been doing such a good job for me. Woo. The Nets, man. Not given a lot of attributes, but usually I have a bit of a hard time against the Nets. I just gave him the lane there. Ay! Kenny, elusive. Of course, I'm also bricking threes like a dummy. I don't have much reason to go for those threes when I'm not on fire. But sometimes I just feel, whoa, weirdness. Oh, a lot of stuff happening there. Including Bill getting the ball. I gave him the rim, but then I blocked his ass. Oh. Whee, like a torpedo. Slow start to the quarter, but I picked it up. Always feels good to get 5 points in first 30 seconds of the quarter. Really just. Then, of course, I'd brick the easy one. Really gets the quarter off to a nice pace. Give me that ball. Derek Coleman getting those rebounds when I am missing my threes, so I gotta be a little more diligent. Kenny Anderson almost getting me off the spot. Ah. Not a good quarter. Not a high percentage shooting. Popped him. Ten blocks, 10 steals, 3 threes. I'm going to have to increase that. But now it's not the time at the beginning of the third quarter. It is the time to get steals, though. Give me the ball! I thought he was going to dunk on my face. Oh, man, that's some bad luck. So Timmy, or let's say Tim Hardaway, Isaiah Thomas gets the drone steal, which was awesome. Fudge! But then I try to do my fake shoot pass, and he does a real shot, which is fine. And he misses it, which is fine. But then they did an auto jump and got me out of the play. I just completely whiffed that. That's awkward. Yeah, like I've said a couple times, auto jumps are the one thing where I'm like, yeah, that wasn't really my fault. Everything else, I'm like, I have enough control over that I can't really complain. One more quarter, up at 36. I want at least 50. 55 would be great, but 19 is hard to get, especially in the fourth quarter. It does help when they do teleported passes like that, and it does help when you're on fire. Too short. Couldn't push his ankles. And that's going to cost me. Kenny Anderson just sitting under the hoop, just trying to swat skis. Nice teleported pass steal by Dylan Bierskis. Woo! Kind of pushed me out of the way there, but that's okay. Ah! Weird. 51, not bad. I'll take it. 23 blocks, pretty good. 16 steals. 5-3. And that concludes today's playthrough. Played about 10 games or so. Hope you liked it. Hope it was awesome playing as the Detroit Basketball Pistons. Gotta go eat me some dinner, then head to the bar, get some PBRs, and hear my friend's DJ set. So hope you enjoyed. Keep up with the series. Make sure to watch and learn up those jam skills. Got several more videos left to do in the series Jam Rules with Green Magic. So stay tuned for my last video of NBA Jam Original on Genesis. After that, I'll be going to NBA Jam Tournament Edition on Super Nintendo. So please, if you like the video, drop that like, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Have an awesome day, and catch you.